Timmy, you want to tell everybody where we are at the moment?
We're at
Mont
Saint Michel.
Mont Saint Michel, you're right. And look at the tide's out at the moment, and you've got these just the sand flats all across here, and this tide can come in
As fast as a horse can gallop.
yeah, that's how dangerous it is. This tide can come in very, very quickly, so you've got to be very, very careful. The early pilgrims used to cross over these sand flats, and yes, you had to be very careful. This bridge links the mainland with the island, and so you can come here all the time. I think it never gets covered, or doesn't. I think there might be one or two times that there's a likelihood of the water coming across. Yeah, maybe, but generally you have no problem getting across. So it's quite your access to this island is not a problem. So you can come any time of the day. I think we came yesterday, and it was Sunday, and we didn't know the benefits of coming on the first Sunday of the month until the lady at the info told us.
Yeah, very good news. She said, well, if you want to cross over now, you can have a free entrance of the Abbey.
Yeah.
Because it's the first Sunday of the month. So we thought, wow, we'd love to do that.
And so we scored,
magical, the sunset up there.
So yeah, we got some beautiful shots with the sun yesterday. Today it's a bit cloudy, so if you see a difference between sunshine and clouds, yes, we left and was actually the battery was flat, so I couldn't get any good shots. But
We did have some good lights.
yeah, it's beautiful. And tonight, I think tomorrow night is a full moon, so it's really pretty. And to get into the Abbey, which there it is up on top of the island, it's about 11 euros, so it's quite expensive.
I don't know how much with kids, though. I wonder if kids are free.
No, we're not sure on youngsters, but so it was really scored, and there's a lot of restoration going on inside there, but it's very, very nice to walk around and have a look at. Okay, it's just a fact, which is I'll give you a few facts on this place as we go through it, and maybe Annetta and Tilly can jump in as well. But if we go back to the 8th century, there was a bishop. His name was Albert, and he had this vision that the Archangel Michael came to him and instructed him to actually build an oratory on this rocky island. And of course, at first, Albert ignored this vision until it says the Archangel actually burnt a hole in his head as a gentle reminder, whispering to him, build it and they will come. And he was obviously referring to pilgrims. And strange enough, Albert's skull is actually displayed in one of these basilicas, bearing the skull of the Archangel Michael. So that's interesting. I'm not too sure just where this is displayed, but
we cannot have a look at that now. That's just special days.
yeah, but I don't know if it's here in this abbey or if it's somewhere else. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that one could actually check out. It said the Kingdom of England made repeated assaults on this island, but they were never able to gain access to these fortifications. And I think there was actually monks. There were monks here that were defending this area, and it was besieged around 1423 to 1424, and then they came again in 1433 to 1434, and these British forces were actually under the command of Thomas de Scales, the 7th Baron Scales, And we want to try and find it today, but there are two cannons. They call them bombards. No, those aren't them to me. I thought they might be them. But there's two iron bombards, which are cannons. And he gave these up and left them behind. And they're here in this, on this island. So we just got to, that'll be something nice to find. So that's going to be
let's just
interesting.
walk past this rubbish truck.
Okay,
It's going to
yeah,
make
we
a
don't
bit
wanna
of
get there.
noise.
Here's the entrance. There's another little interesting fact, but we'll talk about it when we get there.
Yeah, I think maybe you need to hold the camera if you're going to talk.
Yeah.
I could see the phone a little bit.
Okay, here we're coming into the entrance. You can see that it's pretty. Look at those walls. To get up there would be impossible.
But did they used to have a door there? Over there?
Yeah, I think it would have been access which would have been closed up, Tim.
Yeah, the doors that they probably close.
Yeah, I think at night times they close these doors up, so people can't come in. But I think it's closed at around 10 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, this place stays open till then. You've got lots of restaurants and shops here.
And expensive omelets and expensive sweet shops.
Just be careful, yes. If you're gonna come here with money, bring lots of it because it's gonna cost you.
The omelets are 32
euros.
Yeah,
euros to this restaurant. It's a Michelin restaurant.
yeah,
though.
it's five stars, something like that.
And the sweet shop, she wanted how much? How many
Well,
euros?
it's 4.85
Per 100 grams.
per 100 grams.
Euros, which is it works at like
Per kg.
400 and something per kg. It was
Oh yeah, 48.50
yes.
euros for a kg.
So in Kronen it would have cost us a fortune. There's this, I just want to show you quickly. This is the drawbridge and the chains. This would have been the fortification in those days, and then they've got this overhead steel gate. Yeah, this whole gate. And there's a steel gate would come down as well. Very similar to that.
Collar. Sterling.
Yeah, it was Carlisle. Remember they had one there as well, yeah. If you come early in the morning, it's actually nice because it's quiet. This is very quiet, so it actually gets a lot more people during the day. Where we parked up, we got a church behind us, and the bells start ringing at 7 in the morning. It's really nice, but I don't think those people sleep in beyond 7. Okay, there's a bit of scaffolding here for in the later afternoon they start marking those down to by 50%, so you can actually get a 50%
But all
mark
of them
down.
has tuna and
Or chicken.
chicken, or I like the melted cheese, but not the cheese just grated.
Okay, Timmy likes this. Doesn't like the sliced cheese on.
Yeah.
Now there's no cobbles cheese. I don't know if this is the only one, but
I see that the roads that we saw from the distance, there are these roads here.
oh, the other
There's
roads.
no other roads.
Oh,
now.
so this is it.
Yeah,
Okay.
looks like it.
You can buy a club sandwich for $12.80. A club sandwich.
You're serious?
$12.80.
Okay.
Good value.
Yeah, do you think so? Yeah, there's something. There's something so Spanish about these little streets. You see these in Spain, and it's just beautiful. They have these little cobbled alleyways.
Or you could just get your pizza out of the box.
Yeah,
Vending machine pizza.
pizza from a machine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so different from yesterday. This is like
Attends, je réfléchis à un truc, ça va pas?
the day after party, yeah?
Yeah.
Everything's just
Ouais, faut
been
que je
cleaned up.
Down,
and
yeah.
fixed.
Yeah, they're all doing a lot of work here, and Now there's, as I said, the main abbey on top, but now there's something very special. And we came here yesterday, and it's a little, it's this little church. On my left-hand side, we're going to go to, it's called St. Peter's Church. This is Joan.
Of Arc.
Joan of Arc, and the story goes that she was actually inspired by this Mont Saint Michel, and the 100 Years' War. She it inspired her to actually take up arms and fight against the Kingdom of England. And I think it was at, what's it in French, Orleans? Orleans.
Maybe.
I think it was Orleans. She was very successful in defeating the kingdom, the English kingdom, or British, I don't know what is Kingdom of England, at that war. So anyway, let's take you inside. It's going to be very quiet. Okay, this I just want to show you this beautiful pot, this woodwork here. Is this section and across to there. This whole piece here was carved by the prisoners that were at this island. So they handcrafted all this, this is what they call a prayer desk. So this whole prayer desk was carved by the prisoners that were on this island. It's just something that's interesting. And just before we leave this little church, we've just spoken to one of the young priests here. I think he's in learnership, and we've asked him to pray for Luca. Yeah. Anyway, Luca, we've sent you a lot of prayers and a lot of wishes, and we've lit 2 candles, and we just want you to get well. Okay, we're going to leave here now. It's been we're just leaving a little message in this little visitor's book here. You're able to leave a message asking for healing. So we've left one there for Luca. I don't know if you're going to hear me, but I'm whispering because you've got to be very quiet in here. So, but it's a beautiful little church. Okay, Luca, get well soon, boy. We're sending all our energy and healing to you. Okay, we're just outside. There's Joan of Arc again.
And Mary, Jesus.
Yes, it's Mary with little Jesus on the side there. Maybe should we go and see the prison? I wonder if we can get into the prison. This actually, this was many years later turned into a prison, and I think they kept. Oh yes, there's again. Remember, we were, what was that in Germany? We spotted the shells as well.
Oh yeah, in Liebeck.
Liebeck, yes.
Yeah.
And there's the Santiago shells. all Christmas stuff coming up. Christmas trees.
And
And
some
Halloween stuff next door.
And Christmas cards.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's cute.
Okay, I don't know if we can get access to the prison, but it looks like it's...
No, yeah. You can go to the prison.
Maybe we can. Shall we give it a go? Let's try. Timmy's going to lead us the way.
1,000 years of history, the dungeons, the prisons, the
Periscope.
periscope, the tides, the bay's environment, and the house of Chevalier du Guesclin.
Okay. And guarded by this rusty old... I wonder if there's a skeleton in there, Timmy. Huh?
He's wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
Is it a skeleton?
No, we're just joking. Let's go up here and see what's up here.
On va dans les scrambled steps, okay?
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Yeah, it's... again, you've got to pay to go in there, and I think it works out at 15 euros.
Per person.
Was it for a family or was it whole? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I thought it was a family, but that's like 100.
We should have gone here yesterday.
But I don't know if it was free here.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it. Sorry, guys, we're not being tart or anything, but we have kronen and not euros or pounds. For us, it's like 100 and. Yeah, it's about 150 odd. There's another island, kroner, to get in there. Right out there as well. And you can see how far that that extends. I'm really... I think we're very happy that we found this. Oh, you can see it would be impossible to get into this place. I mean, you could... Sweetheart, we must find those cannons.
Yes.
Try and find where those cannons
And we
are.
must ask about those numbers and that.
Yeah,
That's their cap.
somebody's cap blew down there.
Two caps.
Two caps have gone down there.
One
So,
there.
no, there's something else there as well.
Where's that?
Over there, what's that?
That's another cap.
Yeah, people...
There's another cap, and there's another cap.
Doll.
Oh no,
that's
I don't know why they don't get somebody down there just to clean it up.
And there's lots of coins down there.
Oh, is that what people have done? They throw coins down there.
And,
And-
ho-
Yeah,
and it's plenty of coins down there.
it would be nice if they just cleaned it up. But another interesting thing is, and I'm sure I've got it on the camera. I filmed it yesterday. Was there's a big wheel?
Yes.
There's a big wheel.
Hamster wheel.
It looks like it does. It looks like a huge hamster wheel. And
I'm sorry, just look at the details on the outside here. Imagine
Okay.
going through the effort, making all those details when
beautiful. Look at that.
it's only the enemy is going to see it when they're going to get here.
And once again, I'm just going to show you. It's very high up.
And would they drop stuff down here?
But sorry, getting back to this big hamster wheel, prisoners. They got the prisoners. The actual prisoners had to walk this hamster wheel. I'm going to use the term hamster wheel, but it was like a big human wheel. They walked on this wheel, and it obviously turned it, and it was able to bring up supplies.
Yeah.
They use it to lift up supplies into the.
Might be down here somewhere. Let's walk down here.
Yeah, we'll just carry on down. Yeah. So that was very interesting.
It's a very smart way of.
Very
It's
clever.
quite steep up
Yeah.
here, and I guess the stairs were not as they are today. So
So all these supplies could be brought up from the lower section. Okay, so
punishing ourselves a bit now. We're walking back down. We haven't been to the top yet.
this lady's very kindly let us look at the art studio. What I want to ask you,
Yes.
outside, we came here yesterday and we went to the Abbey,
Yes.
and outside they've got these big flagstones on the floor, and it's got numbers,
Yes.
8, 9, 6A, something got like an arrow. What does that mean?
That means it was people who created the stones for the abbey,
Okay.
and they leave their mark to be paid.
That is so
that's the
interesting.
story.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
So they actually cut those stones,
Yes,
laid them with the initial on it,
yes.
and then they got reimbursed for doing that.
Yes, exactly.
It's like,
Thank
how
you
much
so
things
much.
Do you owe me for all these?
Yes.
Thank you. That
Yes,
was
it's interesting.
wow, very interesting. Thank
So
you.
you can see who does each stone. See, it's
Wow.
yes, it's impressive.
Very nice. Thank you. I had to ask.
Some have many different, so they had to work together.
Oh
to-
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, also
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
exactly. For the big ones on the abbey, yes,
Yes.
For sure. You
Wow.
can see that everywhere on the Mont Saint Michel. If you see details, you can see another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gee, it's really beautiful.
Look at this. Look at this paper it's made of.
Now, are these all private people that put their private works here?
So this is all my work.
Oh, your work?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, a part of my work, but all of them it's my work.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye bye there. Oh, that was really helpful. Could you can learn so much.
I wonder, you guys, maybe you can't take pictures.
Okay, this is formed inside the abbey, and there's lots of restoration going on at the moment, and
Look at all these notes.
It might be wishes to.
this is a battery is going
Your camera picks up this myself.
Okay, the weather's turned bad. It's raining, and we're running for the shuttle bus. Wow, it's so nice. It's really turned dark now.
got for new free subscribers and all our other subscribers we got. Please share with your friends, give a comment, give a big thumbs up.